It's hard for us to let go of our beloved mascot and all Bucky has done for us.
Here at UTPA, we take a lot of exams, and sometimes I just forget to bring my pencils.
Good morning, class. We have our essay today. Please take out your paper and pencil, and we'll get started on our 5 points you should know for today.
But Bucky always come through when we need him.
Is everyone ready for their essay? Let's get started. You may begin.
With progress comes change, with change comes ambiguity and misunderstanding. With the creation of the new university, we must understand that as much as we would like to continue our current traditions, we the students must adapt to the change. We find it easy to side with keeping our beloved Bronc. However, this is not an option we currently have. Moving toward opening UTRGV, we will be known as the Vaqueros, a name that is more native than we think.
The Vaquero. It's a term that evokes images of flat-brimmed hats, rawhide ropes, and push-button horses. Of a time and place where mañana, tomorrow, was soon enough for getting most things done. Vaquero is Spanish for cowboy, cattleman, and horseman, all rolled into one. Historically, the vaquero is most closely identified with the state of California.
Most of us believe the vaquero originated in Mexico, but it isn't so. It is originally from Spain and made its way into North America, where it finally settled in California, New Mexico, and Texas. In the early 16th century, the vaquero became a part of Texas when cattle raising became an industry. It has been a part of Texas tradition and history since. Many students disapprove of the new mascot because they believe it represents the valley's Spanish tradition. In fact, the vaquero represents all of Texas. Vaqueros represents the valley in the way that it embodies toughness, tenacity, intelligence, and perseverance. Qualities that define the men and women of South Texas. Here are some opinions on students who favor the vaquero.
I personally support it. I think it's definitely something that's going to speak to the Spanish heritage in the region.
I personally love it. Cowboys, Mexican cowboys, that's totally us. You know, we're near the border. It shows that we're strong and, just rustic. I love it.
And there's a lot of people that they've always said that, they don't want to go here because of the name. But who chooses a school just because of a mascot?
I do like the new mascot, Los Vaqueros. I think it's a mascot that maybe does represent the area. There's farming here, and it does represent maybe how life used to be here at one point.
Where there's people who favor something, there are always those who oppose it as well.
Vaqueros, it opens up the doors for very negative Hispanic stereotypes. And really, we do not want that. As soon as Vaqueros came out, all these memes, terrible memes came out, racist remarks from within our community and from outsiders as well. So yeah, we don't feel like our culture, and I say our, I mean the majority of the student body here at UTPA and UTB is predominantly Chicano, Hispanic, Latino, and we don't want our culture depicted as a caricature. Mascots should be animals or mythical creatures. They shouldn't be people. They shouldn't be a part of somebody's culture.
We all know that this is true, and we've heard the racist remarks, but the sad thing is that they come from the students and community themselves. The majority of the students have some kind of Hispanic background, yet we make racist comments against ourselves. Why are we so racist within ourselves? Do we really dislike who we are? Is it because we are ashamed of our Hispanic roots and traditions? Our school is not the first to represent Texas culture and history through a mascot. Schools such as Texas A&M and the University of Texas at Austin both use mascots to depict Texas. Texas A&M symbolizes farming with its mascot, the Aggie, and so does UT with the Longhorn. Would we like the name better if it were in English because we all love the Dallas Cowboys? Nobody dislikes the name, and no one says anything about it. If we really want to express Texas history and tradition like other universities, then we have to do it authentically, and that is with vaqueros instead of cowboys. Don't think of how vaqueros relates to the Spanish heritage, but how it's part of Texas as a whole. The vaqueros are within us, and it's only a matter of time before we demonstrate our pride. We are individuals that take on challenges and conquer them. Now we are faced with having to adapt to change, and it may take some time, but like the vaqueros, our tradition will live on.